Hello, hello, hello. Today is December 27, 2020. I have a very special problem for you. It is special in two ways. One is that I do not know the answer. And second is, when you send me an answer which, according to my judgment, is quite believable, I will let you know that. Maybe not the same day that you sent it, but ultimately I will let you know that. And then I will send you in the mail a signed copy of my picture swinging from the pendulum. If only one of you has a very believable solution, I will only send one picture to one person. But if 5 or 6 have a very believable solution, all 5 or 6 will get a copy of me, signed, hanging from the pendulum. I walk in this area every day. It's very close to my own property here. No houses. The closest house to where I live is 150 meters from me. This is all forest and these are dirt roads. And now comes the problem. But I will show you more patterns than this. This is an ice pattern on the ground. You see remarkable black lines. Why that is black is not the question, because I will tell you why it's black. We call it black ice in the United States. And you see white ice. Why it's ice is not the question. I will tell you why it's white. The black ice that you see is water that is solidly frozen and it is transparent. And so you can look through it and see the road. Black ice on highways is extremely dangerous, as you can imagine. The white ice is not water that froze just at once solid, but often intermittently in layers. And then air gets trapped in between, and that gives it that white color. When you walk on white ice, you can crunch it. If you walk on black ice, solid black ice, it doesn't crunch. Now the question, now the problem, to which I do not know the answer. What causes this peculiar pattern of the black lines? They are not just random, they circle around somehow. That's the question. I can try to make you see a close-up. You also see a repeat of that pattern even in white lines, if you look closely. I will walk further on this road and then start my video again, and I'll show you some other patterns which are clearly related to this. So hang on there, I'm going to walk a little further. By the way, notice that most of this ice, which of course was originally snow, and then must have melted somehow and then froze up again, most of it is white. All this is white. If you look here, again you begin to see patterns. Some of the white is also in patterns. And you begin to see again the black lines. Look here. Not random, clear patterns. Maybe not as clear as the one I just showed you, but distinct patterns. Look here. So again, I'm not asking you why is some ice black, why is some white. That is trivial. I'm asking you why this pattern. I'll do a little bit more working and maybe show you a bit more. So this is that dirt road that I often walk on. And here again is an area where snow melted and then froze again. And you clearly see again patterns which are by no means random. Even in the white, you see that? Distinct patterns in the white. And I'm sure if you can explain that pattern, you also have the pattern why it is distinct in the black. I think I've shown you enough now. And so, do your homework. It's okay if you use the web. I'm going to walk back to my home. And if your solution, why there is the pattern, not why it's black, not why it's white, but why there is a pattern, if your solution is very believable, I will send you a signed copy of my picture swinging from the pendulum. A long time ago I had a similar problem about ice formation on my pond. Maybe you remember that. And one person from Finland came up with a very reasonable solution. He had seen it many times in Finland. Not so surprising, because I imagine that Finland 364 days per year has ice. Yeah, so people from Finland have an advantage. I'll be waiting for your solutions. And of course, have a nice day, take care, and whether you come up with a reasonable solution or with a half reasonable solution or with a bad solution, we will be friends. It does not depend on the quality of your resolution. We will be friends till death do us part.